So we are going to make some homemade dog food. For that I've taken 500 grams of chicken liver, yet another box of 500 grams chicken liver, then around 1 kilo of chicken meat with skin, 5 carrots and a cup of frozen green peas. Before we start, we need to dice the chicken liver into smaller pieces so the dog doesn't gulp it all up in one go. So I'll make them into smaller bits. So these have been made into smaller bits. Now you have to wash it thoroughly. Now this has been washed. Add in the chicken pieces. Later we are going to remove the bones. Leave the skin on. We're not going to feed the dog with bones. When it's all done and separated from the bones, we slowly remove the bones. Now dice the carrots. So that's all the carrots. Now we need a cup of frozen green peas. That should be enough. Okay. Now I'm going to add a teaspoon of turmeric. Some salt. Add in some water. That's 2 cups of water. Give it a good stir. Close the lid. Put it on the oven. Now this is well done. I've used the Indian version of the pressure cooker and probably cooked it for half an hour. You make sure that the meat falls off the bone. Cook until that's ready. Then it should be done. Always make sure that you add very less salt into the food that you prepare for the dogs. I always make sure their tummies are tolerant to it based on their on the excretion. So if that seems fine, the food that I prepare is also fine. Here you can see that the bones separate from the flesh. So leave the bones aside. Soft cartilage is fine. Alternatively, you can use boneless chicken and it's far easier. But I do this because getting a whole chicken is a lot cheaper than getting boneless meat. What I normally do is mix the meat and vegetables along with cooked rice and some lentils. You could even use beans, um, green peas, or any pulses of your choice, but make sure it is very soft, and that happens usually when you soak it overnight. It's a bit of effort, but it's healthy and the dogs love it. So I mix 2 portions of rice with 1 portion of meat and feed it to them during meal times. So in another video I'll show how I cook the rice. This is something that I prepared last week. I usually prepare both the meat and the rice separately and store it in the fridge, so it's easy to take every time.